Arthur, thank you. In news just in, as expected, the unemployment rate increased significantly in the third quarter. This is according to the latest quarterly labor force survey released by Stats SA. eNCA Money Desk anchor Rofhiwa Madzena joins me now for a breakdown of the latest data. So Rofhiwa, 7.5%, I understand it is the increase in the unemployment rate. Why did we see such a significant increase compared to the last quarter?
Chilas, well, why we're seeing what we're seeing now, very correctly so, and we'll just put up a graphic to just show our viewers those numbers, unemployment increasing by those 7.5 percentage points to about 30.1%. We didn't take into account the people who had stopped looking for jobs in the second quarter. So there was a bit of an anomaly where the Stats SA removed those people who weren't looking for work, and that's what significantly brought the the unemployment data down significantly. Now, as the economy starts to open up again, people are out and about looking for jobs, and that's why you're seeing they have been re-included in the counting of unemployment statistics. So they're 30.8%, that is the official unemployment rate, which means 6.5 more people are now jobless. And then the expanded definition, which takes into consideration those that have become despondent, is 43.1%. And I think this is an important number to us because it's a more reflective of the state of the economy and the work that needs to be done by government to remedy the situation.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shocking number. That's really, one of those numbers that make you sober up, sit up and think about the situation we're facing in this country. Mm-hmm. You mentioned the economy. It is not in a state to create jobs, right? I mean, there's really no short-term solution in this particular case.
That's right, Tulas, and this is why it's going to be so important for government to put through that reconstruction and recovery plan. We need to get factories open. We need key sectors like manufacturing and other, or the automotive sector, for example, to get back into the swing of things. So the government, or National Treasury, says that the growth for this year is going to be at around 7.8% contraction. But the general consensus among stakeholders who engage with South Africa's economy say that we might see GDP contraction of about 8% this year. And that's really significant because if this is happening, government has no room to maneuver to create an environment that will be able to create jobs. So what we need to do here is we need to implement faster than we are creating all these plans so that, as I mentioned earlier, those factories can be built and get key sectors up and about again to us.
Rofhiwa, where did we see the biggest shedding of jobs? Which sectors?
So we are seeing that there is a slight improvement in key sectors. I've got them here. So we are seeing some issues still in the construction, the agriculture, the manufacturing sector. This is understandable given the regulatory environment around the hard lockdown as well as the national state of disaster. So obviously when the President talks about the infrastructure plan as well as the recovery plan, this will change given that government is going to plough a significant amount of investment into these sectors, and hopefully we'll see a change. I must just highlight that we did see some positivity in the financial sector as well as private households, I guess people looking for more help during the hard lockdown when they weren't able to take their children to school, for example, to us.
Sure. We have our work cut out for us as a nation collectively, all sectors really, not just government, including the private sector, civil society, ordinary citizens. It should be all shoulders on the wheel to try and turn this situation around. Thank you for that, Rofhiwa Madzena from the eNCA Money Desk. Live